starter for most of his career, then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4. Off the bench, though, Scola still played efficiently, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers for other teams.
Toronto with the ball after Los Angeles picked up 3 with theirs. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Toronto ball.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Here's DeRozan. Buries the long-range jumper. DeRozan's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, you were talking about Scola. He has the physical skills, Clark, to make a difference.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's not spectacular in anything, but he's really solid in just about everything. A pro's pro, and he adds value, tremendous value to any team he's on.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. On the wing, DeRozan. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Biombo's checked in.
Out of bounds. Raptors ball. In for the Raptors. Bismarck Biombo.
Here's DeRozan. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Clutch, covered by Biombo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Kyle Lowry. A very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music. You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
He dishes it to Biombo. And there's the feed to Carroll. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
30 seconds left in the first. Here's Clutch. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. "16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Carroll with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Poked away. Gets it off. The shot is off. The first quarter all. And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team.
You know, we got a group of guys.
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
You know, you could argue it both ways, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. I mean, teams that couldn't stand one another have won rings, and so have tight-knit groups who were really close. So there's really no magic formula. I think there's a little bit of art to go with the science in that.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they've piled up all the points.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Terrence Ross, DeRozan out there with Scola, Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Joseph in at the point guard position. Down low, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. DeMarcus Cousins can really be unstoppable at times on offense. He's shown star qualities ever since he stepped into the NBA. But it wasn't until last season that he was voted to the All-Star game.
And Joseph kicks to Scola. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Clutch. Nailed from three-point land. Clutch has got the lead up to 3 now. It's for Los Angeles. And back to Cousins last year. He was the first Sacramento King to appear in an All-Star game, which is hard to believe in over a decade. That is a long stretch, a long drought.
I'll tell you what, no question he's been doing a lot of heavy lifting here early in his career. But I tell you what, you surround him with some sick talent, and I can see rings in this young man's future.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through DeRozan. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks, Doris. Good. And that's now 6 points now for Valanciunas.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Ross dishes to Valanciunas. DeRozan against Gay. Shoots a fader. Raptors get it back. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Clutch. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Screen by Scola. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Off the screen. Scola can't get that one to fall.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Clutch. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Ross with a wide open look. And again, no good by Toronto. LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Clutch. Here's Gay, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second-chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Raptors trail by 11. To the middle, here's Scola. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
And here's Lowry. He had 13 points in the win against Portland. Pass to Biombo. He kicks it to Ross. Clock at 6. And Scola. Here we go now. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clutch has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Scola, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He was all alone on that one. That's now 32 points for Clutch.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
To the paint, here's Scola. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Scola hits them both. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Clutch. It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a humongous shot to cap their run.